Hey everyone, Tim Stoddard with Stodzymedia.com. Today we're going to go over a quick lesson plan on starting a YouTube channel. Now this is really just about the beginning stages. We're going to go over some fundamentals. I got a request from JB yesterday. JB, if you're watching this, what's up buddy? Good talking to you. The great thing about YouTube is there's a lot of room for creative freedom with sound and video editing and just the content you produce. So as you get better, you can move on to these things. This lesson is really just going to be about getting started. One of the challenges that holds people up with YouTube is those first 20 videos. What are you going to talk about? How am I going to be in front of the camera? So this is about getting started and giving you some tools so that your videos at least have a decent level of professionalism. So, number one, I said it before and I'm just going to say it again, the thing that holds people up with YouTube is honestly those first 10 videos. It's uncomfortable. Standing in front of a camera, talking to a camera as though it's your audience, it definitely takes some time getting used to. So my advice, save your money with equipment. Don't bother buying really fancy equipment at first. I started with just an iPhone. Smartphones have pretty decent video cameras. You can definitely get away with using that. Second, it takes some practice learning how to speak to the camera. It's not easy. There's very few people who are just naturally good at it. So you're really gonna have to practice it a few times. And the trick is to publish your content. A lot of times people record things, they look over it a bunch of times and they get self-conscious. Just put it out there, look at it, learn from your mistakes, and then get better the next time. But you have to get started and you have to be willing to put your content out there for the world to see. Tip number 2, share and promote your content. You really want to be very proactive with this. Just because you make a video on YouTube doesn't mean that people are going to watch it. So you want to actively promote it. Don't be shy. Do not be shy. If you have a video, text it to your friends. Ask them to subscribe. If you already have a blog and an email list, put your videos out there. And then also, if you have a Facebook following, which everybody even has a Facebook page, if you have a personal page, be sure to post your videos natively onto Facebook and then put a link to the YouTube channel within the title description of the video itself. So if you post a video on Facebook, more people are going to see it because the algorithm works that way. It's going to get a better reach. But in the text, like I said, don't be shy. Say, follow my YouTube page. Please, I'm trying to grow my channel. Please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you're forthcoming about it, you're going to get more followers. And then the great thing about YouTube is you can actually embed your videos into blog posts. So again, if you already have a blog, if you're working on it, you can create some text around your video and embed it directly into the post. So this way people can see your video on YouTube, they can see your video on Facebook and have a link to your YouTube channel. And if they're reading a blog post, they can see your video, get a view onto YouTube, and also get a link to subscribe to the YouTube channel. So you can curate the content in a lot of different ways. Number 3, use iMovie. It's a editing app that comes on an iPhone, and I'm pretty sure it's on Android as well. It's a very simple editing app. You're not going to be able to do a lot of crazy effects, but simple editing really helps. You can edit out the ums, the likes. It's just natural. Sometimes we fumble over our words. Also, it's going to give you the opportunity to do a take. If you mess up halfway through, you don't have to start the video all over. You can just go from where you messed up and edit around it. It's going to give you a lot more professionalism, and it'll give you the ability to have at least some creative freedom. So you can put some sound effects in your videos. You can have maybe like a track, a song underneath what you're saying. You can use filters if you're trying to like accentuate different words. It's $6, I think. You can get it just in the App Store. It's really worth the $6. You're going to learn the basics of editing, and you're going to definitely increase the professionalism of your videos. And finally, optimize your videos. A lot of people forget YouTube is a search engine. Just like Google is a search engine. YouTube's the second biggest search engine in the world, second to only Google. So, unlike Google, the words that you say in the video can't be indexed, but the title of the video and the description can be indexed. So you want to make sure you have your keywords in the title. You want to make sure you write a long description. Do at least 300 words. Put links in the description. Tag the video. You can use, I think, 10 tags, something like that. And it is going to give people the opportunity to search for things on YouTube, and your video is going to pop up. A perfect example of this, our YouTube channel is still pretty small, but I optimized a video for how to upload custom photos in Instagram stories. Just from that title tag in the description, that video itself has 4,000, 4,500 views, and I know we got half of our subscribers just from that video. So be careful. Take your time on this. Don't just post a video because you're anxious to get it out there. Upload it. Take your time with the description. Make sure you make it lengthy, at least 300 words. That content is going to tell YouTube what your video is about, and it's going to help answer questions for people that are searching. And then the annotations and the links. YouTube gives you a lot of different options for when the video is over. You can say subscribe to my channel. You can point a link to your website, and you can also give little blurbs in the corners of the video that says like, hey, did you like this video? You'll also like this. That'll keep people on your page longer. That'll tell YouTube that your channel is providing valuable content, and it'll continue to rank you higher in those YouTube listings. Again, this is just the basics. YouTube and video can get really, really expensive. You can spend a lot of money on expensive equipment. You can spend a lot of time on video editing software. You don't have to worry about all that, especially in the beginning. Just get started. Have something to say. Be clear about your message, and I promise your YouTube channel is going to grow. It's going to take some time. You have to be consistent. You have to keep doing it. Don't get frustrated if you post 10 videos and you only got a couple subscribers and not a whole lot of people are watching it. You have to keep building your brand. But if you stick to this, and you're consistent about it, I promise 100% your channel is going to grow. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, please email me, tim@stodzy.com. It's right down here. I appreciate your time. Talk to you next time. Peace.